Hi friends, welcome to Lying Around Sewing. Today we have an Artist Alley vlog for Smoky Mountain Anime. So I got these to try out to go on my photography stand. These are like little arms that you can put on the side and they like extend out. So you have your backdrop behind you, put these on there, and then you can put another pole attached to this. Do a whole lot of research on these. I think I just googled photography stand arm attachment and it didn't come with like poles or anything, but I do think I have extra poles I can use. So if this doesn't work, it's my own fault because I didn't do a lot of research. If this does work, I'm gonna do it at Smoky Mountain Anime, which is this weekend. So today is Monday and I'm leaving on Thursday for this convention. I did just look on the other poles that I have and they are these really tiny little holes, but on the end ones that attach to these tips, it's a bigger hole like this. It's like a big oval shape. So I might actually see if my stepdad or my brothers can make this hole bigger because they do have like a welding fabrication shop that they work at, and I'm just probably will bring one with the hole and then just see if they can extend this. But that's the plan. And then if the hole is big enough, I'll put this here on the extender and it would go out the other way. All right, so my brother was able to drill holes in these other poles so we can finally test out and see if this is gonna work. If it does work, do I need to put weights on my photography stand? Lots of questions that we can now answer. And I did have him go ahead and drill 2 holes in this pole. It didn't really need to, but I'm curious if there is 2, will it make it more sturdy? Where when it had that 1, like if it just, and I can still just do 1 if I wanted, but if it just had 1, does it have more wobble? Whereas if the 2 are on here, there's not really any wobble at all. And again, I'm gonna be trying this out this weekend at Smoky Mountain Anime. And hopefully I have enough room behind the table because I don't know how much they're gonna enforce space behind the table. Oh my gosh, this is so hard to do. I'm out of my green zone. I'm in my yellow zone. And then that just slips on like that. And this can pivot a little bit if I need to. The main thing I want to see is this going to fall over? Is this going to be too much weight for this photography stand? I'm going to see if these weights that I have would work, and then if I can just bring 2 with me and just keep them in my car, because I usually drive to all my conventions. And I would feel safer if I feel like these weights will help it to have them. So these are the weights that I have. They're actually for canopy tents. I mean, I guess you can use them for other things, but I got them for my canopy tents. I'm gonna see if this will sit right here, or if that's gonna be too much. Oh, there it is. And they have like little pins to help hold it. So I mean, it feels more wobbly at the top than anything, and that's just because these poles get skinnier. But like, even if I give it a forceful push, it's kind of coming back. It's still, so I like that. I don't know if anybody else, but these like photography stands do make me really nervous because they are very tall, and if they fall, they can take out a display, and it's just very scary because this is going to be above my head, and I'd probably go like a little bit higher and be like here, and I can do 1, 2, 3, 4, probably at least 5. I'm gonna pack all this up and get all my other stuff ready and packed. It is Wednesday currently, so I do still have most of tomorrow to work on some stuff, and then the rest of the time today, I think I'm gonna try to do a few bucket hats, maybe sew up some links, and maybe do a few beanies if possible. It is about 12:30 Central Time, and I'm about to head to Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. It is currently a Thursday. The convention is Friday and Saturday. So I've loaded up my whole car, and it's about a 3.5 hour drive. Says I'm gonna get there about 5 o'clock their time. I haven't decided if I want to stop and get gas first, or maybe if I start getting tired or need a potty break, stop maybe at like the 2 hour mark. So we might just go ahead and go and see how far we get. But setup to date is from like 12:30 to 7:30. So that'll give me about 2 hours-ish to set up to date. And then in the morning tomorrow, they have, I think like 2 more hours that we could set up. And I just didn't want to get up that early tomorrow, because that would have me leaving at like 3 a.m. Maybe not quite that early, but it would have been pretty early if I tried to wait and set up on Friday. So we're gonna get on the road. I'm gonna jam to some music, maybe listen to some podcasts. I have a Hot Pocket that I'm waiting to cool down to eat on the way. And I think that's it. Let's go to Tennessee.
Hold me close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go.
I'm like in the sun, so this might be like a weird video, but if you guys kind of saw the video before this, the parking lot that I pulled up to this random building, it's right off the parkway of the strip, like for Pigeon Forge, but they don't have any signs or anything. It's next to like a Days Inn. It's behind a Cookout and a Dunkin', I think, which is really nice. But I guess we'll see. They said we could go through any door. I don't know if I mentioned, but the move instructions, they kept saying that it's very easy. It's going to be really easy to load in, but they didn't give, like, they sent a picture of the building and they had the address, but the address shows like it's all the way over there. And then there's just this like L-shaped building and this, well, it's not a convention center, but this L-shaped building and then another building. And I was assuming that other building is it. And it is. But in the picture that they sent, they didn't circle it. They didn't put a star. They didn't so I did verify with them, and I just feel like there could have been more communication. But I'm still going to say, even for a 2-day show, if I can make 500, I will be happy. Because like I said, I'm paying $100 for the table, and I'm not paying for a hotel. I'm staying with Bethany. And then gas will probably cost me like $50, $60. And then food, if I was coming to visit Bethany, we would have ate out at all these places that we're going to eat out anyways. So I'm not worried too much about food. We will try to stay positive. I am a little worried though, because it is supposed to rain this weekend. But I feel like if they put up signs and being like, anime convention going on right now, going on this weekend, and like had arrows pointing back here, they would get a lot of walk-ins. And so I kind of hope that maybe they'll do that, because there's so much traffic on this road. If you guys have ever been to Pigeon Forge or Gatlinburg or Sevierville, any of it, there's a lot of traffic on this Parkway Road. Like, this is where the Titanic Museum is. This is where the Hattville and McCoy's place is. Like, there's a lot of traffic. So hopefully they put some signs up. But I'm going to load in, see if I'm at the right door, see if I'm at the right building, and see kind of what it looks like inside, because I'm really curious. All right, here's the tables. Here's kind of the inside of the room look. It reminds me of a very old, like, hotel lobby, kind of. There's little rooms over here, too. I don't know if those are more vendors or what, but I am kind of in the back. second table in, so that's not too bad. I'm a little worried about the space behind the tables because like they have so much, like they could space this out a lot more. They have so much room over there. And I have the photography stand, but we're gonna put it up since we are here early and that's what we're taking the time to do. But I'm a little worried, like looking over there, I don't know if their table got scooped back. I think that's what happened, but that's not a lot of space and that concerns me. But we're gonna load in, take our time, not stress yet. Let's go. I feel like I'm gonna have so much footage for this vlog because I have so much time right now. But here's my usual setup for the dolly. I usually put the suitcase because it's so heavy on the bottom. Then I usually put my grid walls over here if I have it, and then I usually stack 2 of these backpack IKEA packing type bags. I also have one on my back as well, so we're ready to go in. To be honest with you guys, I hate my setup right now. I'm really struggling. I do not like it. I don't know how to fix it. There's not a lot of room. There's probably like 4.5 feet between our tables. I'm pretty sure this table is probably 5 because I can only fit about 5 of these grids across. And I'm pretty sure we were supposed to get a 6-foot table, but maybe it is 6 foot, but it just doesn't. It looks very small. And I'm just a hot mess right now. And yeah, so I'm probably going to be done sooner tonight, even though they said that they're closing in like 30 minutes and it's only 7:30 or 6:30. It's only 6:30 and I thought we had till 7:30. But let me show you guys the hot mess that I have right now. Here's me taking up the whole floor, the whole aisle. Luckily it's pretty empty. But I took off the things on the side because that fabric was just overhanging into my display. You can see how close my hat display is to my table. Like, it is so close. And I might be able to put it up a little bit higher still, but it makes me really nervous. But usually I hang my hats right at the top. So I might just take that sign down, hang the hats up higher, but that curtain that I have right now, the holes are like down there in the middle because I made it so that I could hang my sign. So we have beanie and hat wall, but I don't have enough room to like put my bucket hats to display them. And then this is gonna be my plushie wall, and I'm hoping to put Appa and stuff on top, but when I do that, you're not gonna be able to see behind me. So I don't know, I'm gonna leave it for Megan. Tomorrow, Megan's problem. Hi, good morning everyone. It is Friday and we are here, Smoky Mountain Anime. I'm gonna do some last minute stuff set up. We don't open till 11 and it's like 9-ish right now. And I have no idea what I'm gonna do, but I'm gonna stay positive. I just ate some Dunkin'. I got a Sparked Energy. And I might see if they have an extra table or something, because there's still not a lot of people here, so I don't know. Like, there's not a lot of cars. But it is raining, so I'm about to run in before I get poured on. But let's get the day started and stay positive and hope for the best. All right, we are set up. I'm feeling a whole lot better about it. I have wonderful, wonderful table neighbors that were so helpful. You know, especially this one right here. Just kidding. This whole row is empty. They just got here. It looks like they have stickers, but like these 2 tables are empty. I did ask to see if like what the rules are, if there was empty tables or whatever, and they said end of day today. But I'm like, well, there's only 1 day left. I don't know if I would have moved and set up a whole thing just for 1 day, especially since I did finally get it all together. We got it to work. We're looking good, but my table neighbors are like really helpful behind me and beside me. They helped me put up, like, because the people behind me also have a photography stand, and so I don't know if you guys have ever experienced where you have to try to like jigsaw the 2 bottoms of the photography stand together, and it's so helpful when everyone is on the same page. So I'll show you guys the setup. As you can see, my face is kind of red. It is hot in here. I do hope that they crank up the AC, because when more people get in here, people in costumes and fursuits are gonna be dying. All right, so here's the setup. I can't stand like this is as far back as I can get, so taking a picture is gonna be kind of difficult. I'm thinking about taking that back to my car. I'm gonna double check that I have everything out of there that I need, but this is the 6-foot tablecloth, so it doesn't go all the way to the floor and it's barely hanging on the back. And I don't love that that's sticking out, or if like someone kicks it, I don't want them to get hurt. So I might either turn it or take it to my car because I don't really know what else I need out of there. But yeah, here's the setup. Here's the photography stand with the arms coming out. We had some balancing issues because I have to go up higher to help it be seen and to help my like arm thing not stick in the back of their prints. So I went up higher than usual, which makes it more unsturdy. So I did move the hats closer to the base, like to the sign, and then, you know, we got these weird arms sticking out, but it's okay, we made it work. Just helping weight distribution. And then I did put some hats on the side here to help, because I'm happy that we have in and out room right here on both sides. I love that I can walk full circle around my table, it's very nice. We put appas on top. And then we have our wall of beanies, our wall of bucket hats, mystery bags, no claw machine. I knew that I wouldn't be able to use it. I don't know why I brought it, because on a 8-foot table, it's already a stretch, and definitely on a 6-foot table is even more of a stretch. And then I also put my hooded hat over here for Deku, and then you can see Flareon is up there too. All right, we got like 5 minutes before we open. We open at 11. I'm making an Instagram post real quick, and I'm not gonna be able to wear, I'm not gonna wear my Sailor Moon onesie tomorrow because I feel like I'm gonna be sweating. Unless they crank the AC today, then maybe, but it is like so humid and hot in here, so I think it's, and I don't even have shorts, so it's just gonna be pants, but better than like a sweatpant material. We got a second table for free. Nobody showed up for these other two, so he took that one. I grabbed this one. So nice. I moved my hats so we don't have the backdrop anymore. And then I just ran out and grabbed my claw machine to bring in, put up the hats. I was able to move everything down a little bit. No sales yet. I think we've been open for like an hour for VIP, and then general admission is coming in now or is already in. All right, we finally made some sales. We sold a Mothman keychain and we sold a link hat. So we are, you know, on our way. That's $32. So we're on our way. All right, it did pick up right there for a while. So it's 1:15. I would say in the past like 10 minutes, it's really picked up, and it did back-to-back orders. We sold some stickers. We sold a Kirby. We also sold a Kuromi plush that I'm so excited about. I only made one of each for now. Cinnamon Roll sold at the Danville Comic Con, and then Kuromi I just sold. So we only have My Melody left, but it's good to know that they actually are getting some love, so I can make some more now. We have now made over $100, so we made table back. That's good, and I would say we're pretty close to making gas back, since it would only be about $50 to $60. So it's going good. I'm feeling better, especially now that it's not so claustrophobic back here, and especially when Bethany comes tomorrow, they will have more room for everyone else. I did put little Kuromi keychain out here. I took one out of the egg, and then also we do have the claw machine, and you can see what you can win. It looks like they're moving some celebrities over here too. I'm assuming because I think that they had them over in a corner, but now they're setting them up over here because there's also little like rooms over here with more artists and things as well. So it's not like completely dead, but I will say I haven't got a sale in the last like 30-45 minutes, it feels like. And we have yet to hit like 200. I'm very close to 200, but I haven't hit it yet. I'm glad that it's not dead, and I'm glad that it's not completely empty, but it definitely has died down today. I'm hoping tomorrow is a lot busier, but it's going good. I mean, I think we're all getting sales. I'm sure we wish it was a little bit busier, but I'm glad. It's better than I thought it would start off. We do only have about 3.5 hours left to though, so we're making it. All right, we have like an hour left still. It has kind of been dead since like 3. So we'll see how long tomorrow goes for. Maybe I'll leave early tomorrow. But I think we've passed 300. So that's good. We're getting there. Like I said, I want to hit 500, but if we could make 500 just tomorrow, that would be good too. But Bethany and I are going to meet up with Naisu Arts and get some margaritas and Mexican food. I don't know the name of the place that we're going to, but I'm super excited because I'm hungry. All I've had today was grilled cheese from Dunkin' this morning and that like energized like peach energy sparkling thing. And then I've ate like peanut butter crackers and those little cheese with the dried fruit things, the like balance, whatever. And that's it. I'm actually not as starving as I thought I would be. We're making it work, but I'm gonna throw down some tacos for sure. We're making Yay! And we ate all our food. Hi friends, we're here for day 2 and the last day, Saturday, for Smoky Mountain Anime, and Bethany's here! Yay! I have a table helper. I don't know if it'll be busy enough, but we're happy Bethany's here. And we got some Dunkin'. Yeah. And we already ate our the stuffed bagel minis. I don't know if you guys have had them, but they're delicious. And yeah, I think it's open for VIP, and then I think in like less than 30 minutes everyone else will open up and come in, so we will start our day then. Alright, it's definitely picked up in here, and it is hot in here, but I've had 2 people play my claw machine. One of them got My Melody, and one of them got a pink Octoling, and we sold 2 Fresno Nightcrawlers and some more stickers. I did move the stickers too, I'll show you guys. So I moved my stickers in front of me because it's usually where I'm sitting or standing. And my theory is people will come see me, I usually say hi and they say hi. But if they don't want to have a conversation, they like usually look down. I feel like that's your first instinct, is kind of to look down. And so then I have like my cheapest items. So if they, kind of just want to buy something from me to be nice, they will buy stickers. And they have lots of options to choose from. Bethany got us some cookout and we already demolished it. My camera's going all over the place. Got some cheese curds. And I will say I had a really good interaction with someone that like asked me if I made my Splatoon hats, and I was like, yeah, I make them and I pattern them myself. And they showed me a picture that they had used my pattern. They said in one of their like drafting classes or sewing classes or something that they actually like used my pattern. They bought my pattern off my Etsy and watched my YouTube video and made their own Splatoon hat. And I was freaking out. I was fangirling. I was so excited. I was like, thank you so much. That's awesome. Thank you for showing it to me. And I let them pick a free Pokemon card since they like watched my YouTube video or like followed me on YouTube. And I was just, that is crazy. I feel like I'm famous a little bit. This is a reminder for editing Megan. Bless you. Pack your neck fans, those ones that you had for Disney, pack those so that they're with your convention stuff, because you go to conventions more than you go to Disney, so put those in your convention bags. And for anybody else that doesn't like to be hot and sweaty, look on Amazon and buy you a little one of those neck fans that go around your neck and blow air, because they're much needed sometimes when it's super hot in here with a lot of people. Alright, I'm gonna try to do a little walk around, show you guys what it's looking like at the convention. It is definitely busy right now. It's about it's like 2:30 right now, so this is probably the busiest it's been. The cosplay contest is in 30 minutes, so we will see if it dies down after that. But I'm hoping that people will stay afterwards too. So here is the front, and there's Naisu Arts right there with their table all set up. And so let's go around this way. They have this little cove in here with more dealers. I actually haven't looked in here at all. And then they also have like snacks for sale and complimentary ice water with some cups, which is very nice because it is toasty in here. It's definitely cooler over in this area. I already feel the difference. And then this is the back with the voice actors and the other guests, and the back of the convention. We'll just take a big loop and then we'll go between the aisles. Oh, look at this Carlac like dream catcher. That's cute. Oh, and little pouches. Oh, they have a lot of dream catchers. Lots of pop sellers. Like that one has like 4 tables over there. Sorry. Oh, there's a panel going on. Okay. Here's another convention that's going to be in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee, Yamacon. This one is a bigger one. I haven't been to it, but I've heard a lot about it. I think I keep missing applications. So the coolest place in here currently is the bathrooms, or the little coves on the sides. But I think they have shut the first set of doors like to the outside, but they also could shut the second set of doors unless it like locks or something. I don't know. But it's still toasty in here. But the cosplay contest is going on right now. It started at 3, and Bethany is actually judging it. One of her friends that she works with was judging it and asked, because they're both seamstress, so they're both qualified to judge the cosplay contest. So Bethany is there right now judging it, and I'm just chilling. It's pretty empty because a lot of people went to watch it. Like, it's full over there. I can't imagine how hot it is over there. Luckily that area gets like pretty good air circulation. But yeah, I'm just waiting. We sold some stickers, but before that I hadn't had a sale for the past hour and a half, maybe 2 hours. So it's kind of died down a lot. I did total up my sales though for what I've made so far today, and with today and yesterday we have passed 500, so that was the minimum goal. But since this is a 2-day convention, I would have loved to make 500 each day. Like, I would have loved to at least reach 1,000 since it is 2 days. And they're both pretty long days. They're not like short days. They're both pretty like 8-hour days. And I don't think that that's going to happen. I think we're sitting at 600 right now. And I'll try to do a recap later at the end of this vlog, but it's not looking good for if I will do this one again, basically. So yeah, I would have rather done a 1 day and make the same price and not have to sit here like, I guess that's it, and not just have to sit here and not do anything. So that's what I'll say right now. Bethany, how did you like judging the cosplay contest?
It was fun.
Yeah.
Something new.
Yay.
We had a good time. Got to see a lot of good costumes.
Good. I bet you did so good. You did a great job.
I might have been flushing the whole time, but it's so hot in here that no one can tell.
Exactly. No one would notice. So a lot of people have already started packing up. It is like 5, I think. So yeah, I think we're gonna do the same. We're gonna start packing up. It's supposed to go till 6, but I mean, a lot of people, as you can see, have cleared out. All right, sorry, I had to catch the tram so I could get to my car, and it is hot in here. But basically, what I was saying, they might be moving to a new location. I don't know yet, but they said that they would have the heat handled for next year, and that $50 a day, because it was 2 days, isn't too bad to pay. So $100 wasn't bad. But I will say that I think I made $708 or $800. I need to redo the math because something wasn't adding up when I checked yesterday again. And that's almost how much I made, or I made around 700. at my Danville Comic-Con one, I need to check the math, but I would rather do a one day that's only an hour away from me, or, 2 hours, like, in the perimeter of that, than drive 3+ hours and spend the night and do a 2-day and make about the same. You know what I mean? The other thing to keep in mind, if you do decide to do this one, again, I only would do it if you are local or if you have a friend that you can stay with, because that's what I did. Because I did hear a lot of people, vendor-wise, that stayed here, and one, super expensive to stay around here in this area. That's why a lot of people get cabins up in the mountains, and like they share it amongst their family, and they get like a big family of like 10 or so, because it is a little run down. It's an older area. We're in the Smokies, and you are paying more, and yet the quality isn't what you would expect in like a bigger city, a bigger area. So just keep that in mind, because I did hear some people say that they either slept in their car and then found a better hotel, or would have rather stayed in their car or slept in their bathtub at the hotel. So, I can't speak personally, but I can say that I did hear other people say at least the hotel that they were looking at maybe wasn't the best, or that they stayed at. So, again, I don't know which one it was. I don't know where exactly, but just letting you guys know. But the good things, the positives is, we did make our money back, and we did make profit. Got to hang out with Bethany, got to go to Dollywood and eat some good food, and there's so many things to do here. So if you're interested in doing a convention in Pigeon Forge in the Smoky Mountain area, this one's not a bad one to do, because it's still cheaper on the lower side of pricing for tables, and you could make it like a vacation trip. If you've always wanted to come here, you can go to Dollywood. There's so much putt-putt, go-karts, escape rooms, so many places to eat. There's so much to do. So if you've been wanting to come here, you could use this as an excuse, as like a business expense, and do one of these conventions, because there's Smoky Mountain Terror, Smoky Mountain Anime, and Smoky Mountain Fan Fest that I believe are all like wrapped up into one, and they do different ones through the year. I can't speak on the other ones. And again, this one wasn't bad. I would do it again, potentially if I didn't have anything else conflicting with that weekend or in the month, and wanted to come up and visit Bethany again. If you live here, I think you should do it if you need something to fill your weekend. But I don't recommend driving, just because I think, or flying for sure, because I think you might your expenses are going to be too high to try to make back at this convention. I think that's all that I have to say. I'm gonna go get Dutch Bros. I've never had it before. I'm gonna go get it, and I'm gonna drive back home the 3.5-4 hours, but I do get to time travel and go back in time, so I will be getting there closer to 5 than 6, depending on traffic. So we'll see. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this vlog, and I hope you look forward to another one of my Artist Alley vlogs, and the Dollywood vlog if you want to check it out. It's really short and sweet. I talk and have some fun at the parks and eat some good food. But thank you so much for watching, guys. Bye bye. I also want to preface this, so I should say this in more of my vlogs, but take everything I say about these conventions with a grain of salt. They can always change, as you can see with MegaCon. Like, one year I made almost 6,000. This past year was not. It was like 1,000 short. Someone just got tattooed that works at the Dutch Brothers, and the other girls scream and ran to go see them. But yes, take everything I say with a grain of salt. This could be totally different next year. If I did it again, I could make $1,000, or I could make $200. So it always changes, always depends. It depends on location, it depends on month, it depends on what you sell, it depends on what I sell, it depends on if they get a good voice actor, if they have no voice actors, Weather is a big thing too. It was supposed to rain, and I feel like if it did rain, it would have really made the attendance go down, because if tickets are kind of cheap, like $20, $30, some people will just decide to stay home if it's too rainy and disgusting outside than to, actually use that money to go to the convention. So again, just take everything I say in future conventions and what everyone else does at their conventions. Don't compare yourself. Don't compare what you make. And I know it's very hard, because I do the same. But know your worth, and know if, like you want to take the chance and want to take the risk, do it. If you got the money to spare and see how it does, go for it. I don't want to stop you. All right? Love you guys. Bye-bye.